guys, welcome back to episode 2 of Talk with Me M.I.C. Today is going to be a very short story of the worst childhood memory I have. Technically, this is a tie between two childhood memories. One was when I almost got hit by a drunk driver in New York, and two was when I cracked my skull clean open at Sunset Park in Brooklyn. To be totally honest, I think the second one was worse because I could have died pretty quickly. I mean, of course, in both situations I could have died, but I mean, personally, the one at Sunset Park sticks with me the most. So here's the story. Around 5 or 6 years old, I ended up going to Sunset Park with my cousins Marilyn, Mark, and Anthony. Now, my parents were very skeptical of letting me go because you can easily get abducted and, raped and all this other stuff. With enough begging and pleading from my cousins and me, my parents ended up letting me go. I went, and we were just hanging around the park. We met up with some kids, me, Mark, and Anthony, and Marilyn was just kind of sitting at the bench with her child, and we were all just running around, playing and having fun. After about an hour of just running around, I got a little bored, and I decided to go on the swings. The swings there were actually like, you know how swings have chains and then they have like this rubber coating around the chains, so like if people hold on to it, it doesn't hurt or pinch them. It was that, and then they had the plastic swing, and then they had a rubber over that, like rubber coating over that. So I was on the swings for about 30 minutes and got bored and decided to go to the slides. Now, here is the dumb thing. Now, you know how slides can be either metal or plastic and then have like a plastic or metal bar right above it, and then that has a cushion on it? Well, this one didn't. This one was a plastic slide that had a metal bar with no cushion whatsoever. So I'm standing there waiting in line. There's a pretty decently big line. And what happened is now it's my turn. So I go climbing up these large freaking stairs, and I get ready to slide down a spiral freaking plastic slide. And I decided it was a good idea to use the metal bar as like this power pole for me to like go down quicker. You know when you're a kid and you pull on that bar just to make yourself go faster and you duck under it? Yeah, I didn't. I was dumb enough to pull my head into the bar and cause a gash across my forehead and split my skull pretty much open, and I was just ugh. So there I am, dripping blood faster than a waterfall, and I'm looking like the freaking Grudge just headbutted a zombie right in the forehead, and all that blood from the zombie decided to pour on her. It was bad. It was that bad. So I go sliding down still, but I'm trying my hardest to get off the slide, but I know I'm not down yet. I can't see anything, but I know I am not all the way down that slide. So I finally get to the end of the slide, and all I hear is people screaming. Next thing you know, I hear my cousin Mark screaming in the background, Anthony, Mikey is bleeding. So all of a sudden, I feel someone grab my wrist and start pulling me very gently to my cousin. My assumption is this was either Anthony or Mark. I'm guessing it was Anthony because I heard his voice. Now, Marilyn immediately called the freaking ambulance. I don't know what was going on my parents' end, but the next thing I remember is I ended up waking up in an ambulance. I must have lost consciousness somewhere in between where Marilyn called the ambulance and the ambulance showed up and took me away. Now, I'm sitting in the ambulance wondering what the hell is going on, and next thing I know, now I'm in the hospital. So I'm sitting in the hospital for about 10-15 minutes, and my parents come running in through the hospital door. What a joy, right? Now I'm over here freaking out because I think I'm about to die because of how much blood had just drained from my body. Lo and behold, they said I was going to be fine. All I needed to do was get stitches. Great. Now, skip ahead a few years. Now I'm actually in Wisconsin. I still had the freaking stitches, and I had just moved in to a new house for rent, and about 3 to 4 months after we moved in, it was finally time to take the stitches out. I was home from school. My mom was sitting on the couch, and I asked her, these stitches are itching me. Can we take them out? So mom said, I think it's about time we can take the stitches out. So she goes and takes, out each of the stitches, and I'm standing there feeling very weird knowing that I had like pieces of string holding my head together. But as she's taking them out, I feel them coming out, and I'm sitting there like shaking my hands and my body, everything is just shaking. I'm freaking out, but I'm trying my best not to move, and I'm telling my mom, please hurry, this is feeling very weird and I'm about to cry. So she tried to get them out as fast as possible. In a blink of an eye, they're out, and I'm perfectly fine again, but I ended up with a scar on my forehead that by now actually disappeared. It's somewhere around here on my forehead, but it's completely gone and you wouldn't be able to see it unless I was to be very up close to the camera, and I really don't want to do that right now. That's the story of how I busted my skull open and nearly died from loss of blood. But if you guys had any childhood memories as tragic as this, maybe even worse, let me know in the comments below if you feel comfortable. We can all discuss it and all talk together. I hope you liked this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.